is Early Today on NBC. And now, Nanette Hansen.
Next on Early Today, how about some high-powered legal advice without that steep price tag? Dream Team attorney Robert Shapiro, California's own, tells us how his latest venture might help you.
You're watching Early Today, your first look at business news.
He will forever be known as part of O.J.'s Dream Team, and now one of the country's most successful and famous attorneys, Robert Shapiro, is launching a new website called LegalZoom.com. It promises to put fast and affordable information at your fingertips. Robert Shapiro is here to show us how it works. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Nanette. Thank you so much for having me here.
What is your website going to give me that I won't get by going to Barnes & Noble or getting a book somewhere, getting a computer program someplace else?
We have no competition. We can create a legal document with your input over the internet instantaneously for a minimal cost. We'll file those documents and keep them online forever.
Okay, according to your press kit, approximately 70% of Americans are walking around and don't have a will. So let's say I want to go online, go to LegalZoom, get a will. How involved, how much is it going to cost me?
It's going to cost you $55. You're going to participate in the process. We're going to ask you some questions. We're going to create the document with your help, and then we'll keep that document with us and send it to you. You'll let us know who you want us to notify in the, God forbid, time that the will has to be probated. And also, if you ever want to change that will, wake up in the middle of the night and say, my aunt that I was going to give something to,
boy, did she really.
She's out.
Yeah.
You just change the will. Nobody does it. It's unprecedented, and it's a significant legal document that every American adult should have.
You're not unfamiliar with the climate for .coms and the demise of many of them, so why now?
It's the best time for us because people need to save and to economize. And the last thing people do is a will. It's a morbid thing. They go to LegalZoom.com. They can form a corporation, a partnership, a living will. We had a lady last weekend who went in the hospital. She didn't have a living will. Her doctor suggested one. She went online. She wrote us the nicest letter saying she felt so peaceful going into surgery knowing her wishes would be fulfilled if something went wrong during the operation.
Biggest mistakes people make who aren't attorneys, who try to file legal documents on their own?
Well, number one, they don't do it. They procrastinate. That's the biggest problem. The second is they don't know where to file it. They don't know how to file it. Then they go and they ask the clerk for advice, and the clerk gets mad at them saying, we don't give legal advice. Go see a lawyer. Unfortunately, the system isn't geared for the individual, and we're trying to change that.
You do divorces online, too?
Yes, we do.
Not that I'm in the market for
Good. Oh, thank God. Okay, I didn't want to do that.
They do a little bit of everything, and I guess if folks want more information, they can go to LegalZoom.com.
And also, the site has a tremendous amount of information that is free to the consumer, covering every legal issue. I do a column once a week. In fact, the current one is that marriage may be hazardous to your wealth. It deals with prenuptial agreements.
Okay, Robert Shapiro, good to have you here. Good luck with your endeavor here.
Thanks for having me. I really enjoyed it.
It's called LegalZoom.com. We are going to take a break, and we will be back with more in just a second.